Who dare disturbs my meditation?
Hello, my name is Banter. I've come seeking the Great Wizard's help.
This is he? What do you need help with?
Do not have to punch rocks with a stick anymore.
Fine, come on in then.
So then, what advice have you got for me?
Get a stone pickaxe.
Are you sure you don't have a magical spell or something I could use?
Nope,
Not even like a diamond pickaxe?
nope. Now let me finish. In order to acquire this pickaxe and the power it brings, you must first put in the work and unlock the 4 gates of Minecraft. Hunger, building, fighting, and crafting.
All that for a stone pickaxe? You're taking the fucking... Sorry. As you wish, O wise one. I will gladly embark on this quest.
Fabulous. Now leave me be so I can return to my meditating.
Sorry, just before I go, your voice, how are you doing that? Is it like vocal training or something?
It's magic.
What does your real voice sound like then? Like this. But that's my voice. No, it's our voice. What? How? Because I'm you. But if you're me, then how come we're in the same room? Editing. Wait, if you know everything I know, then why did you ask who I was when I arrived? Ah, I thought it was funny. Well, it wasn't. Not now that you pointed it out. Anyway, the rest of the conversation was believable though. It feels like you've got 30 hours of footage of you dying over and over again, with only the occasional heavy-sized commentary, and now you've realised you have to make a video out of that, and so you're retroactively trying to cram in some sense of story and progression. Really interesting hypothesis. Shame you don't have time to explore it, the video's about to start. But you control when the video starts. Too late, the video started. Well, this is awkward. Yep. So then, how's the girlfriend? You know I don't have one. I know, just reminding you. We're the same fucking person, you idiot. Oh, I'm sorry. What did you want me to say then? Like, subscribe, hype the video, and become a channel. Now, you might think that I'm exaggerating about the difficulty of getting a stone pickaxe, but I'm not. During that intro, I forgot to mention that I'm playing on Minecraft's hardest mod, Better Than Walls, and that I can't use the internet to search up any guides for it. So, with that in mind, let me explain to you how I spend over 100 Minecraft days getting a stone pickaxe. The first problem I faced was hunger. You lose hunger for everything. Standing still, that's hunger lost. Breaking blocks, that's hunger lost. Sprinting, don't even think about it. Now, why you have the aerobic capacity of an 80-year-old chain smoker who dies of starvation after running for 5 minutes, I have no clue. But you make do with what you've got, and so, by the end of the first day, you must have food cooking, otherwise you will die of starvation. And it's not enough to simply have food, it must be cooked, because raw food has about a 75% chance of giving food poisoning, and if you get that, it's game over. Yes, because that makes sense, because the one thing a starving person can't do is eat! Oh, why didn't I think of it? At least the sun looks nice. Fucking shit game. In order to cook your food, you need a campfire, and it takes about 4 minutes. And you can't just leave the campfire during this period and do something else. Otherwise, it will burn out and you will have to start the entire cooking process again. So, in order to unlock the first gate, you must get good at covering as much distance as possible with as little food as possible. And the best way to do that was run a marathon in real life, obviously. My initial plan was to just do a dunk cut. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And then I go like BAM! And show the Strava of me having done a marathon. But fuck that shit. I'm spending 4 hours of my life running a marathon. I'm getting at least 2 minutes worth of footage from it. So I see why people train for this shit. It's kinda tough. I am dying. I'll take her left. 5k left. I'm done. Once I completed the marathon, I found myself far more aware of how much I was moving around, even while doing basic things like punching trees or waiting for food to cook. And when travelling, I'd no longer eagerly sprint. Instead, I'd walk at a mature and reasonable pace and avoid jumping at every possible opportunity. Meaning that instead of dying to hunger, I can now start dying to literally everything else in the game. Fuck the building in this game. I don't know why, but when you break dirt blocks, sometimes, not all the time, just sometimes the block above falls and sometimes it doesn't. I have no clue why, and it drives me mental. And it seems to be just dirt. Trees aren't affected by gravity. Why we can have floating trees but not floating pieces of dirt is truly one of the greatest mysteries of mankind. My current favourite strategy has just been dig into a mountain and hope there's enough dirt to make a hidey hole, as you can't really destroy stone with a pointy rock. I tried making my own shelters and it didn't go well. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. This is fine. This is fine. I'm not on fire. You know what the roof says? It stays up. It stays up. It's not a problem. Okay, if I wait for this to cook, then I go outside. Oh my fucking hell. Don't do that to me. I tried making do with holes in the roof, and that didn't go well either. Yeah. Fuck, man. Jesus Christ! My God, die. I swear to God, fucking die, okay. Oh, shit. 4v1! Cross teaming! Okay, if I just do this and then... Oh, wait. I'm not sure if you noticed, but the player is just coming in! Come away! Oh, no. Go. Yes, no. Ah! I'm gonna squeeze. No, Gary, damn it! So, in order to improve my building capabilities and find a house design that doesn't require me turning into a mole rat, there was only one thing I could think to do. Watch every single green video in existence.
Hello, my name is Green, and today I'm going to show you how to make a quick tree. First, you put the sapling on the ground, hit it with some bone meal, and bam, there you go, a quick tree.
So funny. What a jokester. Gosh. Even after all these years, you're still up to your zany antics, aren't you? What a trickster. But despite this, I still found myself unable to come up with an adequate shelter design. Where did you come from? Bang! I say back to the foul depths from whence you came, you beast! You animal! You animal! There was something else that I was missing. Spontaneity. I needed to practice being creative at a moment's notice and reacting to whatever the world threw at me. And the best way I could think to practice this was by playing Build Battle. Only when I could win at Build Battle would I be able to unlock the second gate. Why are they doing this to me? Okay, I'm taking over the voiceover here because I do not say anything intelligible for the rest of the round because that is how locked in I am. Okay, my idea was here to build like a 2B number pencil because honestly, as a pencil is such a rubbish prompt, there's not much you can do. We ignore how terrible like the nib looks. Honestly, I think I did a pretty good job here with the rubber and whatnot. And then my next idea, because I still had like 2 minutes left at this point, was to do a hand and have it writing something. However, can I build a hand? Absolutely not. Does it look like something that comes out from a graveyard at the start of a horror movie? Yes, it does. But at least we're inclusive with the skin tone, so that's important. I mean, overall, once I completed the hand, honestly, it looked better than I was expecting. And then I was just drawing a pencil, did a smiley face, happy days, except, oh my God, it's so stressful here because I couldn't place the blocks in, but we really clutched up, obviously, and we made it. Oh, why am I first? This? What place did I get? How did this beat me? Second. You're kidding. I lost to that? Pirates. Okay. Ahoy, mateys, we are back with another voiceover because, oh my God, was I locked in? But I should not be locked in. Honestly, I'm not too bad at building boats because I did one like ages ago. Like ages ago when I was experimenting with my channel, let's say, and I was just building stuff while talking over it. And I made the Going Merry. And honestly, I quite like the Going Merry, but I was far too adventurous with this. I made it ginormous for absolutely no reason. And I was absolutely stressing by the end because it looks so terrible. There's no details, there's no nothing. It's just like a floating tub. It's a large. It's a fat ship, it's not doing anything. It's one second I had like no sails and I just had no details, no texture, no nothing. It was a horrendous build and I'm glad it didn't win. If this was what got me to win, then honestly I wouldn't want to live in a world anymore. Yeah, holy shit, no, this is not good. This is not good. 9th place, that's respectable, honestly. That is respectable. Okay, nice. Hello campers, you know the drill by now. No talking because I was locked in, so doing voiceover. Honestly, I stole this trick from Green using the pale oak planks to fade into the sand because that's what he did with his line. And honestly, I quite like the effect. I think I was a bit bumpy with it and I made it too small. If I had to do it again, I'd make it larger because honestly, I had no clue what to put in the other spaces because once I filled this up with the beautiful sun lounges and our picnic blankets and whatnot, I'd say there's towels. I don't even know what they are. because I made a sun lounger out. So that's a little table. I made a sun lounger here, so I'm not quite sure. I guess like just bath mats there for people sunbathing. This is supposed to be a jet ski, but it looks nothing like a jet ski. And I have no clue how on earth you're supposed to make a jet ski with like 5 blocks. So instead we tried to pivot and turn it into a boat, which is okay, but it's not the best bit. Again, this was supposed to be a surfboard. Again, I have no clue how you're supposed to make a surfboard with like 5 blocks. So we kind of fumble around a bit. Again, we turned it into a boat because what else could you make? And I'm quite happy with how it went. Actually, no, just kidding. I'm not happy how it went. Jesus Christ, why did I make this time lapse so long? There's nothing interesting going on. And I'm running out of things to say and I'm running out of breath. But yes, we made a little rock here. I don't know why there'd be a rock next to a beach. Maybe there's something interesting there. Maybe it's a haunted rock. They call this place the Ghost Rock, and that's where mermaids used to live. And they'd lure sailors into their doom. But why can't I put that sign? I have no clue. Anyway, I was happy with this one, but it's not my best thing. Yeah, obviously. Wait, I was caught free? How? Okay, GG. I was second. No way was I second. That's twice I've been second. I just can't eke out the win. Despite how hard I tried, I just couldn't win. There was still something that I was missing. One final piece that was stopping me becoming a master builder. To find out what it was, I watched the Lego movie. And then I watched the Lego Batman movie because it's a great fucking movie. I realised that the problem was my mind wasn't empty enough. I was too busy thinking. So to counteract this, I put on solo leveling and tried one more time. This one I based off the Fab Ice Lollies because I used to always get them when I was in primary school, and then I had the after school club. During the summer, they'd hand these out, but the problem was they only had like 2 packets. They're like 30 kids or so, and they only had about 24 ice cream, so you had to race to be at the front in order to get them. Otherwise you had to get like the stupid fruit rocket ones, which are cool, but they just didn't have the chocolate at the top, and they didn't have the same level of aura. Honestly, I swear to God, whoever got like the ice cream correlated like how much attention, how much like first dibs of the toys, depending on whether or not you got the Fabs or not. And honestly, I'm pretty hard. I mean, it's pretty simple. The problem is there's not much really to innovate here. You have to be good and do like a person holding it. And as we've established with the hand earlier, I cannot do anything other than simple geometric shapes. But I think the main thing here is nobody else can either, because the average age is probably about 12. Here's the chocolate at the top. I was debating on how on earth I was going to do sprinkles, but I didn't know, so I didn't do it. Also, I was going to do a son smoking a spliff because of that one John Finmore sketch, but I don't know how to do somebody smoking blunt, so I did it on sunglasses, and I'm not showing it because genuinely it is an abomination. It is something out of a children's horror book. It is truly a terrible sight. God, the deformed sun in the corner. I mean, obviously it's legendary, but like even so. Okay, I didn't. That wins? Wow. I got the pink one. Oh, I think the stairs to the bottom is a nice touch. Wait, I won? I didn't care that was a tie. I won that. If I hadn't been so nice to him, he'd have lost, okay? So it's only because of my kindness that he was up there. And I can do that because I'm so humble and selfless. I can share the podium with others. Anyway, when I returned to the world, ideas were flowing through me. Okay, I don't think you understand the genius of what I'm about to do here. Okay, if I build up walls here, and then I pillar up on these blocks and put these wood planks so high that the wood can't set them alight, it's literally flawless. There's no way this can fail. And once I get enough dirt, I make the walls 5 dirt blocks high. Spiders can't climb over that. It's foolproof. I think I've done it. I cracked it. Yeah. Da Vinci himself couldn't have done it better. And I think it's fair to say that with this design, I easily passed through the second gate. No matter how good you are at hiding, you'll need to fight something eventually. Because you need food from animals and string from spiders. Everything else you can avoid fighting because holy fuck are they the worst. I'm not out here dying to spiders or chickens, okay? But some fights have been suboptimal. And so, in order to sharpen my skills and preserve my hunger and health as much as possible, I knew I had to get better at fighting. And the best way to do this is to get in fights. Obviously, in Minecraft, not in real life. Not that I can't win fights in real life, because I totally could, okay? I took karate lessons when I was 7, but I just don't want to have to send anybody to the hospital, okay? Have you seen how long the waiting times are? I should be deeming myself combat ready if I can achieve a 3-win streak in 1.9 sword PvP. Before I started, I thought it'd be fun to do a quick skills test just to see how good I currently was. I would like it to be known, this is not me rage baiting or clip farming. I'm just genuinely shit at the game. But I didn't let that fact deter me. I remembered what I said during that marathon.
With the power of friendship and determination, anything is possible. So as long as I set my mind to something, I can achieve whatever I want.
And I set out in the footsteps of the great masters. I watched YouTube grind, I read Sun Tzu, and I practiced every fighting game I could get my hands on, and I improved. Oh, I had it. I am Bad Cookie, and Bad Cookie has done this! Along the way, I won many hard-fought battles. Just put on the collar and get on all fours, because you are my bitch! Now, I couldn't type in chat because of some permissions on my Microsoft account from when I had an Xbox years ago, but honestly, that's probably for the best, else I would have definitely gotten myself banned. Hacks? Rather, fix your internet. Being cheaters, no evidence. You can't come to the fact that you're shit at the game. You can't deal with your own insecurity, so you project outwards at everybody around you, not caring who you hurt, okay? I bet your mother wishes you were aborted because of the way you just stab that knife into her heart over and over again. Every second you breathe, like fucking get shit on! God, okay, you deserve to kill yourself. Despite the world being a dark and hateful place, I still find it within myself to be kind to others though. Can you sub to my friend's YT? Of course I can. That kindness didn't last long however, because then the actual owner of the channel joined the match and started telling me to subscribe. I mean, how pathetic do you have to be to go, hi guys, if you're enjoying the content so far, don't forget to like, subscribe, smash that like button, hype the video, and become a channel member. It really helps with the algorithm. Hello, editing me here. Also, watch another one of my videos after this one. The algorithm really likes that. And fun fact, 90% of my viewers aren't subscribed, so if you could fix that, I would be super grateful. You'd just never catch me begging for subscribers online, just like you'd never catch me cussing somebody out for accusing me of cheating, because I am a gentleman and I have class. Right, back to the very serious business of getting 3 wins in a row in sword PvP. Now, did I deserve to win any of these fights? Absolutely not. But fortunately, I had a heavenly mandate. For example, this first match, I should have absolutely lost. He demolished me in the first round. But somehow, the next round I managed to win it back. Now, you may be critiquing me for spamming crit jump attacks, but I don't think you understand the absolute misery I've been going through for the past 2 hours, because every single opponent would somehow just jump hit, jump hit, jump hit. No cooldown, no nothing, they'd hit for max every single time, no matter how skillful I tried to be, no matter how much I strafed or tried to get that 3-block distance with my W and I S-taps my P crits and nothing worked. They just jump crit, jump crit, jump crit, and I'd lose every single one. And so I was doomed to use the tools of my enemies to defeat them. And even then it didn't work all the time. For example, this guy absolutely wrecked me in the second round, but fortunately that heavenly mandate came in clutch again, and God himself reached down to turn off his Wi-Fi router for me. And I know it's not an honourable win, but I would have taken anything at that point. And the final match also had an egregious case of plot armor, because this man absolutely smacked me in the first half of the round, but for the second half it's like his cat walked over his keyboard or something, because he couldn't hit me once. I somehow managed to combo him for the victory. Again, it wasn't pretty, but I'll take it. And then the final one, I think he had his eyes shut or something, because again it was just an easy win. Ooh, that's 3. That is 3. Aside from now being able to kill chickens with ease, I'd gained one other crucial ability, plot armor. I was now surviving things I had absolutely no right to survive. What? No. I've got too much to live for. Suck your bone if you let me live. No, I don't know why I said that, especially now that you're dying. With skill like that, I had definitely passed the 3rd gate, and I was now on to the final one. You might think this gate is redundant, as all I have to do is just click a button and craft the pickaxe, but you're wrong. I have to click several buttons. I have to mine the clay and iron, turn the clay into bricks and wait for them to harden. Then I have to use them to craft the oven and place the iron into the oven, smelt it, turn it into a chisel, turn a stump into a crafting bench, and then press the button to make the pickaxe. And that's it, the final gate passed, and on to doing it for real. What could possibly go wrong? Write your guesses in the comments. If you guess, getting consumed by a Lovecraftian creature of the night, or getting murked by a predator horse, or getting killed by a trick-shotting spider, or be getting blown up by a magic creeper, or getting yoinked by a squid with a grappling gun, or getting blown up by a creeper with sensitive feet. If you guessed any of those, I mean, fair play to you, because I did not see them coming. Now, you could argue that all these deaths are my fault. Getting consumed by the darkness, I didn't build cover for myself in certain range, plunging me into darkness and leaving myself at the mercy of the night.
Son and the Holy Spirit, I renounce all my sins and give my soul up to the Lord. Please, just deliver me from this evil.
But in my defense, why the fuck would I expect the moon to just not appear? Where the fuck else is it going to go? Has it got a sneaky link I don't know about that it needs to go see? My bad not predicting that the rules of the universe are actually just guidelines. Also, is it crazy of me to expect that spending 5 minutes in the dark is not a valid cause of death? Look, I'll do it right now.
That shit's easy.
Or maybe I shouldn't approach that horse when I was on low health. I know they could, but I thought it was a peaceful mob and wouldn't suddenly go on a bloodthirsty rampage for no reason. You cannot look at this footage and tell me that this horse had anything other than murder on its mind. Or going out when it was still nighttime and the spiders were hostile. How the fuck is this nighttime? And why the fuck did the spider feel the need to hit a fucking 3-point fadeaway to get my own campfire to set me alight? What was I supposed to do here? Set a timer to know exactly how much time has passed and when the days were starting? Hello, editing me here. I asked that question rhetorically, but holy shit, you should do it because it's actually a fucking brilliant idea. Instead of relying on faulty measurements like whether or not the sun is in the sky, because as we all know, that doesn't determine when the day starts, and you cannot tell me it's my fault for not seeing this creeper because I checked and it simply did not exist. You look at this footage and tell me there's a creeper here. It's fucking magic creeper that just appeared behind me, and I'm sorry I don't have the half a second reaction speed to turn around and block it off the second I heard the hiss. Now, I'm not saying me going back into the hole was a good idea, but if that first creeper had never blown me up, I would have never gone back in, so it's still not my fault. Maybe I was a little risky by expanding my base in the middle of the night so I could place down the clay without it getting broken. But then again, why the fuck would I even consider the possibility that a squid had a harpoon gun for a mouth? Now, I'm no expert on squid anatomy, but I'm fairly certain they can't do that in real life. Now, this last one is my fault a little. I thought I was safe. Turns out I was not, and I guess it's not unreasonable for creepers to explode. Obviously, all the other deaths I died in this challenge weren't my fault either, but unfortunately, my dog ate the footage, so I just can't prove it at the moment, so I guess I'll just have to make do by showing the video of me succeeding. I don't think you understand how close I came to cheating on this. I expected this to take me maybe 6 hours max. Somebody left a comment on my last video asking me how long until the next one. I told them 4 days, and I genuinely believed it would take me 3 max, and to be kind to myself, I gave myself an extra day of contingency. In any case, I just missed that deadline, but it wasn't all me being shit at the game. I was also very lazy as well. There were many days when I had nothing to do, and so I did nothing, and I could have been working this. Now, don't get me wrong, me being shit at the game was a big part of why it took so fucking long. I mean, there were so many occasions where I was just so annoyed with the game that I thought it would just be easier to run a marathon than to get a stone pickaxe, and that's honestly the genesis for like the video idea, because I thought it'd be funny to say running a marathon is easier than this, and then run a marathon to prove it. But obviously after running marathon, it still took me another 20 fucking hours to get the pickaxe, so I had to come up with something else that I could add to the video that didn't involve me playing the stupid game, and so that's where the whole completing the challenges to get the pickaxe came in. Obviously, I got there in the end, and I don't care what anyone says. I am cheating and I'm making a backup of this world just in case I die, because there is no way that I'm going through all that again every time I die. If that was the case, I would be uploading once a year. In fact, I wouldn't be uploading once a year because I would have killed myself. The attempt that I got, it was pretty crazy though. I was starving at the start there. I thought all hope was lost. Creeper blew me up. I was wandering through the night, but you know, I made it, and honestly, I got so lucky. There's just so much exposed iron, and there was some clay there, and I just played it safe. I feel there came a point where I became an old man, wise to the ways of the world, and just hid in the cave while I waited it to smelt, and then I got the pickaxe, and I just pray to God it doesn't take me this long again to get an iron one.